Hello chaps, and welcome you all to a new video of Gurizaia. Now let's get right into it, shall we? Calm down, it's Wednesday, yesterday was Tuesday, and there haven't been any gaps in the space-time continuum since.
What does yesterday being Tuesday have to do with today being Thursday?
Slowly count forward from Monday, and I think it'll come to you. Don't tell me you don't know the days of the week.
Jerk, of course I know that. Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday. That's right! You got it! Today is Wednesday! Well done!
Come on, I knew it all along, just a brain fart.
Should I just let that one go?
Medicine, okay.
What are you doing?
You again? What are you spying on me for?
I'm not spying on you, I just happen to be here, living the site. Are you drawing the character for a person on your hand? That's a pretty stale superstition.
What's it to you? This works wonders for heartburn and indigestion. Mind your own business.
Heartburn and indigestion.
That's right. Just draw the character on your hand, and then pretend to eat it. Bam, you're cured. It's an amazing magic spell. I'll let you imitate it if you ask nicely.
Sure, might come in handy sometimes.
Don't forget to show your gratitude when that day comes.
Michiru-sama's body works in convenient ways. I'm rather envious. I thought the drawing on your hand thing was supposed to calm me down before a big public speech or whatever. Since when did it become a replacement for azulene sulfonate sodium? Well, while I'm sadly ignorant of its exact chemical composition, it's an undisputed fact that the inside of Michiru-sama's body is a land of many wonders. You're pretty cruel, Sachi. Am I? In what respect? Never mind.
Hey, Amane, hold it.
Ah, Michiru, what's wrong?
That juice you bought for me yesterday is way past the expiration date.
Huh? No way, I checked it myself. I'm sure it was fine.
Take a look for yourself. Here it says May 3rd.
A whole month? Let me see that. Michiru?
Don't worry, I'm not mad or anything. Just admit that even a perfect housewife like you slips up sometimes.
What year is it?
I'm not an idiot. It's 2012, of course.
It's 2011.
Wait, it is?
It is indeed.
Then this date,
Yes, the expiration date on this thing is May of 2012. A whole 11 months from now on. Understand? And you come in here accusing me of...
Gotta make dinner and sorry to bother you, money.
Hold it right there, you snapped at me over your own dumb mistake, how about an apology? He ran away. Yo. Yuji-kun, are you watching? Ever since your polite greeting of "Gah!" towards your classmate. After you spend enough time with a girl, that's natural reaction. I think I can see where you're coming from. Pile enough of these cases together and I can't help but bring my deadline for a conclusion forward. And that's what fair more. On one day, the topic of Michiru comes up when we're all gathered together. Incidentally, the person in question is already in bed. Chiru's an alien! A unique theory. Sometimes she rolls this silver paper around her hat and receives transmissions from space. That a fact? If you keep an eye on Chiru, you'll see it before long. I keep changing Makina's voice, I'm sorry. I just can't keep it consistent. It's real hard to keep consistent voices. Although I have no intention of taking anything Makina so seriously, the scary thing is, when she says this about Michiru, it almost feels plausible. An alien, is it? What, you ever thought about that? I'm talking to myself, so could you please not butt in? You are mumbling something interesting, so I was curious. Sorry. Please let me hear your delusions about Michiru the E.T. when you're in a better mood. Sorry if I rubbed you the wrong way, but try to keep in mind that I don't mean anything by it. How about you try not to rub me the wrong way instead? Well, misclick. Anyway, I'm just glad that vacant head of ours hasn't put her life at risk. Perhaps the original Michiru-sama in fact wandered that cliff and died, and the current generation is an entirely different person. Sorry, Sachan, I think that's going a little overboard. I suppose you're right. More plausibly, there is a good chance Michiru-sama's brains haven't yet processed the fact that she's dead. That's really not any better.
A devil lives inside Chiru.
A devil?
She's camouflaging herself with a jaw of idiocy, but once the veil is lifted, the heartless devil will emerge at last and batheth earth in our blood.
What's the matter, Sakaki? Sounds like you suddenly caught your breath in fear. Did I not ask you to stop reacting to everything I do? I can do without the play-by-play commentary. I'm going to bed. This is getting a little frightening. Isn't it kind of cold tonight? Now that you mention it, it is a bit chilly. Better get under the covers before I catch a cold. Okay, good night everybody. Ani-chan, you just forget about Chiru and have a nice dreams, okay? It's real key to just forget about her.
Miss Clark.
The next morning, I finish my usual morning routine. I'm waiting for the others in the lobby. But for some reason, nobody's showing up. Everybody's late at once. Seems like a bit too much of a coincidence. The pattern so far has been Amane, Makin and Noisela arriving first, followed by Sacha and Michiru Noisela arriving second, with Sakaki sullenly arriving last. The normally rowdy morning is barely quiet today. Good morning. Just as I'm thinking this, Amane appears around the corner of the hallway. She's hunched over, hiding the breast she's so proud of. Her hair is thick up in places, and her skin seems rough. I caught a cold. Should have stayed up when the season's changing. You look bad. Your beloved breasts are all shriveled. Huh? No way, that can't... Of course, I'm just screwing with you. What kind of cold would cause breasts to shrink? Haven't heard of one. Look, could you maybe not torment a sick person? Understood. I'll do my best. The others. No, Makina's out of it in her room. She must have caught the same bug as me. Start waiting on the other three. As I speak, someone appears. I misclicked. Where is history? How do I get into history tab? Yeah. Someone appears from around the corner. Good morning. Said she the next to arrive was an equally severe case of the sniffles. Her mate uniform is disheveled, bringing to mind certain cheap Japanese pornos. Oh geez, you too, Sachan? Yes. I'm truly a failure as a mate for such sloppy management of my health. In the olden days, I'd probably been forced to kill myself to atone for my incompetence. I don't think there were many historical periods where catching a cold was punishable by death, Sachi. Good morning, Kazami-san. Where are the others? These are all of us so far. Makina's unconscious in our room. Sakaki. Just as I was speaking, I heard the sound of dragging footsteps from around the corner. It's obvious from looking at Yumiko's face that she's in a bad shape herself. She has been pretty out of it since she hasn't noticed that her socks are strangely bunched up at her toe. Her hair's a mess too, with loose strands bouncing around with every step. Leave it. What if I ask what I'm supposed to be leaving? I'm sure you're dying to get your kicks in, right? Leave it alone. Could you just direct your sadistic interest elsewhere for the moment? Understood. I won't comment on your bunched up socks or those stray hairs you got all over the place. You'd better watch out once I get better. Yumi goes for her creases in the usual way. She straightens her hair and fixes her sock, but the powerful aura of rage that normally accompanies her scowls isn't there. Yuji-kun, you seem fine. Staying healthy is a part of my job. So the only ones healthy would be Kazami-san and... Yes, come to think of it, I haven't seen her yet today. At every moment, everyone was imagining a certain face.
How pathetic, you guys!
Michiru dramatically appears in the hallway as if she'd been lying in wait for the right moment to make her grand entrance, probably because she had, in fact, been lying in wait for the right moment to make her grand entrance. She chips a finger out at us in an apparent attempt at an impressive pose.
You got to watch out when the season change. Sure enough, every one of you gets sick yet again. You're negligee with your health.
I'm not sick. Also, did you mean negligent?
Talk about negligee. Negligee.
Ignoring me and her own poor grasp of the language, Michiru continues to harp on the negligee group.
Even though your energy is all you're good for, you catch a cold and stand around sniffling like idiots. Seriously pathetic.
I don't want to hear this from you of all people. Likewise, ignoring Sakaki's crankiness, Michiru reaches into the pouch she's carrying, takes out a variety of boxes and plastic pouches, and places them on a common room table.
Here, I got medicine instant polish ready. Everybody take your share, then go back to your room and get better at once. Understood?
It pisses me off, but I can't talk back at this time. I'll take it with thanks, Michiru-sama.
Thank me if you must, or rather, you must thank me.
In a truly rare spectacle, I cannot speak spectacle, the group obediently follows Michiru's order. Michiru seems absolutely overjoyed. She's got the expression of a man about to jizz in his pants. At times like these, for some reason, the girl is always the one who stays healthy. This has happened before. I don't know why, but Matsushima-san is the only one who doesn't catch the bugs that go around the dorm. Frankly, for a while I was suspicious she was poisoning us. Poisoning? Why are you lost in thought all of a sudden? You might not be too far off with that hypothesis. It's just that you aren't the one who's being poisoned here. What?
But once again, I'm splendidly resistant to colds. I wonder why.
Michiru tilts her head in honest puzzlement. A deal of vitamin C intake on the level of a self-poisoning. A sleep and activity schedule like that of a grade schooler. And a naturally tranquil vacant mind. Combining all of these factors, it's no wonder she doesn't get sick often.
Well, whatever. Come on, don't just stand there. Yumiko, take... Oh, I scrolled. Yumiko, take what you need and get back to your room.
You don't have to tell me. Although her words sound defiant, Sakaki also obediently... No, I don't have a drink. Sakaki also obediently takes advantage of Michiru's kindness. He never willpower has been weakened by the cold. Doesn't seem like the Sakaki I know. I see. I get a totally new perspective on this girl. Tired. I see, there is no mistaking the fact that she's an idiot, but without a doubt, she's a necessary idiot for this place. Among this strangely precocious bunch, Michiru is a complete outlier in her lifestyle, patterns and thought processes, creating a good balance. The porridge, there is no plum flavor. Amane took that one. Alright, I'll bring one to your room later, so just take the medicine back for now. Yes, okay, thank you. Yes, Yumiko, shower me in your... Wrong voice.
Yes, Yumiko, shower me in your gratitude.
No.
I mean, you could sprinkle me with a little gratitude if you feel like it.
Above all, I'm seriously surprised by the way something vaguely resembling friendly feeling seems to be temporarily present between her and this box cutter woman. Sakaki's apparent interest in Michiru also seems to hint at some sort of positive emotion. Michiru might have some sort of mysterious charm in her own right.
Hey, Yuji.
What?
You too, don't just stand there, put on a face mask so you don't catch their cold. Here, I got some ready, so hurry up.
Yeah, I'll take one. Taking the mask Michiru thrusts out at me, I return to my room. There are parts of people you can judge from a unified perspective. Trivial as it might seem, I've picked up another bit of knowledge at this school. Bloody hell, that sound. Several days after the cold incident in the dormitory, once again I encounter Michiru drinking something sour in the lobby. From the way she's writhing in agony, she doesn't seem to have gotten used to it in the least. Why are you so caught up on drinking sour? You enjoy them. You enjoy making yourself miserable. It is just one fact of a deep masochist fetish, or to demonstrate a certain level of acceptance and understanding.
Chin up already, getting lots of vitamin C makes you smarter, don't you know that much?
What? Who published a thesis like that and where? I like to think I have basic familiarity with the benefits of vitamins, at least. Vitamin C's effects are so famous that I'm actually surprised to hear anyone was still researching it.
The thesis? Don't know about that, but you know, it's in sardine or tuna or whatever. You heard about it, right? Vitamin C.
Sardines, that of tuna. Sardines, tuna, and a positive effect on the intellect. I think I get it.
What? Finally remembered? But I won't give you any. I'll show you. I'm gonna get way smarter than you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
What's with that confident expression? Your regret is when I'm the one teaching you stuff.
Unfortunately, judging from the way she's confusing vitamin C with DHA, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But to explain her mistake here and now would be too cruel. I'm sure she'll naturally discover the truth of herself someday. Well, you may not be capable of teaching me much at the moment, but I'm counting on you to help me out if I get sick.
What's with that?
Don't worry about it. You just keep up the vitamin C intake and regular sleep patterns for everyone's sake.
I plan to. Not that it's any of your business.
Spitting out a venerable tsundere stock phrase as a parting shot, Michiru starts off. and then stick labels on people prematurely. But regarding the girl named Matsushima Michiru, in consideration over various events up to, including the current case, I've arrived at a certain conclusion.
So, full of yourself, Dumpy, I'm gonna give you any of my vitamin C brain juice.
This girl is in fact an idiot. Probably because I've been living in a world where maintaining a decidedly realistic perspective is a matter of necessity, and I've felt any interest in the paranormal or the occult phenomena. Well, I know, 2 short videos are right behind each other, but yeah, I just want to, I don't want to enter the middle of an arc, so I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Press like, go and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.